Hello, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the Hot Rod Hunley Media Center where the Utah Jazz have just finished shoot around with the Toronto Raptors. Tickets are available for tonight. You might want to check out flashseats.com for some of the best seats that you can't usually get a hold of, and some great prices going on right now. It's a secondary market controlled by the Utah Jazz. News for you, Kirill Fasenko did not participate today. He's got gastric distress, and Jeremy Evans is still dealing with the sprained wrist injury. Raptors are not a high-name team without Chris Bosh. You kind of think they're not going to be able to do anything, but an interesting few things on the Raptors. One, their starting five this year has been fabulous. One of the best starting five units out there. They haven't played great teams, but that group's causing some problems. And when you look at that group, it's not that surprising that they are causing problems because Reggie Evans is one of the best rebounders in the NBA. Huge energy guy, just kind of disrupts the game. And Bargnani's scoring 20 plus a game and being able to do it with an added mid-range game as well as his outside game. So they really move you into different areas. Then when you suddenly put Jarrett Jack, who's a good penetrating point guard, maybe not a great passing point guard, but a good penetrating point guard, with that spread out floor and a guy like Evans willing to set a bunch of picks, it can cause some problems. For the Jazz, it'll be interesting to see. Paul Millsap has struggled at times defensively when he's had to go all the way out on the floor, and he'll have to deal with Bargnani tonight. And we'll see how the Jazz deal with that. Jefferson had his 2010 the other night kind of quietly, though in that third quarter he was really an impressive game stopper. That was the 90th of his NBA career. From the Jazz standpoint tonight, tempo, pushing it. It's going to be very important. Last year, the Raptors with Chris Bosh were the worst defensive team in the NBA. This year, they've been a bit better. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not the Jazz are able to take advantage of some of those defensive lapses they had a year ago and whether they parlay into this one. Also on Locked On Jazz today, I did a bunch of one-on-one interviews. I talked to Paul Millsap and Al Jefferson. Group interviews were more than one-on-one with Jefferson and Millsap. But then I also sat down with Jay Triano, the head coach of the Raptors, and Reggie Evans. So stay on the site to get those at Locked On Jazz. We'll see you tonight here at the arena. Remember, flash seats probably the best way to get some of the best seats you can't usually get. And as much as the Raptors may not be a marquee game, it might get you into some seats at a price you couldn't get otherwise, and you're coming to see the Jazz anyway. That is your quick recap. We'll have more preview, We'll have more stuff up for you on Locked On Jazz.